space on first down. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. They go to the ground. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down.
And these RPOs always put the defense.
And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Winston. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. On the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage. helping out on that receiver.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Now on the move. Oh, got enough space. And gonna run it. It's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Reese. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback will keep it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. This quarterback part of their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throwing right. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw again. Trying to barrel in. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the air. He'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Thompson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He'll take it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. Rolling right and going deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Got some room headed to the goal line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what? The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. It's a fumble on the play. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Big fella moving. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Got it behind the line. It's Perry. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The option look. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. And they're going to score again. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Perry. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And how about that?
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're...